Well, the day that auto workers in Oshawa, Ontario have dreaded for months is nearly here. General Motors is cutting a shift at the city's plant as the company continues to scale back its Canadian operations. CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick joins us from outside the GM plant in Oshawa with more. So, Megan, tell us what we know about these job cuts.
Well, they have been coming for months, Hillary. So it was back last May that GM announced that it would be cutting the third shift at this plant. Initially, these job cuts were supposed to take effect in November, but then that was postponed until now. At the time when GM made this announcement, they said it was due to forecasted demand and the evolving trade environment. Now, what we're hearing from the union is that more senior workers at the plant on that third shift will be able to keep their jobs. They'll be moved to the two remaining shifts, and more junior workers with less seniority, they will be the ones that are essentially bumped out of their jobs and will be losing their jobs. GM says it's about 500 jobs directly at the plant that are being cut. The union representing auto workers in the city of Oshawa says many more jobs beyond that will also be impacted because of this shift cut, and that is because of the supply chain in the city of Ottawa. This city's economy is heavily reliant on the auto sector, and so we're hearing from the union that other companies are preparing to lay off or already have their employees as well because of the production cut here at the GM plant. So difficult days ahead here in Oshawa, a lot of uncertainty for auto workers here, but that same uncertainty is also being felt by auto workers in other parts of the province. The auto sector is being hard hit right now. In Ingersoll, Ontario, for example, near London in the southwest part of the province, GM is also closing a plant there. That's the plant where they had been making electric delivery trucks. Production ceased a while ago there. They were supposed to reopen that plant in the fall and then announced they would not be reopening. So layoffs there, people not, or the future of that plant uncertain. Similarly, in Brampton, Stellantis had been planning on making a Jeep at that plant. Now they're making it in the United States instead. A lot of frustration, I can tell you here, Hillary, on behalf of the union leaders who represent the auto workers in Oshawa. They blame GM for this decision and say they're making business decisions to appease U.S. President Donald Trump and his trade policies and his tariff policies, and that these Oshawa workers are getting caught up in all that.
So given all of that, then, Megan, what support is being provided for these impacted workers?
Well, the union says they will continue to fight for these workers, continue to advocate for them. They're setting up an action center where they will offer training to the laid off workers to upgrade some skills, help them with their job search and their resume writing. We're also hearing from Ontario Premier Doug Ford, who's pledging to support these Oshawa workers. Here's some of what he's saying.
We have a plan. We're going to make sure that they have opportunities in the defense sector, life science sector, other areas. And we'll be there for them 24/7.
Now, GM says they are also supporting these laid off workers, saying they've worked closely with the union to help them transition. They've offered comprehensive separation packages, retirement support, and other benefits, they say, and they thank and recognize the employees impacted for their contributions. Hillary?
Okay, Megan, thank you for all of this. The CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick reporting live in Oshawa, Ontario.